Okay guys, let's get right on to it. I'm excited. As usual, got a ton of energy. I'm connected to the circadian rhythm. I've been in ketosis for over 5 years. I'm 47. I got a knee injury. I do no cardio. No treadmill. Can't run, jump, lunge, or squat, but maintain a very low, as you can see, body fat with no dieting. Eat a ton of fat. But let's get right on to it. Here we go. So I keto coach people, as you guys know, and keto coaching is such a lame term. It's the hippy-dippy California, but you guys identify with what I'm saying. Basically, people come to me, and because I have been, how shall I say, practicing the ketogenic diet for so long and implementing it on all my physical training clients that I used to have for a 2-year period, and then I went onto the internet and I started to just do videos, and people were like, please help me, and then that's how I started coaching people. Here we go. So it's been over a year of coaching people, and I've gone and spoken and written and documented over 500 people. So I'm starting to get this stuff. And there's one guy in particular right now, and we both are really going through the same reaction. And this is a male who is similar to my age. I'm 47, so he's in his mid-40s, 6'3". He's been lifting most of his life, but started to go through all of the classic andropause, yikers, symptoms that a lot of men go through, where their testosterone takes a dump, their body fat increases, and their sense of self goes down, the toilet. So he came to me and tried to keto adapt before, but had some issues and was like, Steph, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do? And I was like, this is what you need to do. You need to break down, put your protein at this level, you need to jack your fats up real high, and let's get your carbohydrates really low, but still get enough freaking vegetable fiber in your diet and plant nutrients. And then I was like, sleep like this and like do like that, and like, you know, think about the stress response and think about how you work out and all these other factors, lifestyle factors. And it's been over a year, and of course he lost about 45 pounds of fat because he was diced before, but he was starting to get soft. So he was able to build muscle. He was able to drop the body fat. He still has a little bit of this pendulous fat left over, you know, the subcutaneous fat that is not visceral fat. And that's a stubborn fat right there. If you've gone your whole life dividing and creating more fat cells that you did not have as a child, you can manufacture more, and then they're very problematic. But over time, if you're diligent, those fat cells will go away, and then you will have the ripped business if you're dedicated. If that's what you want. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Here we go. This is a male. So here we go. We've come a year later, and we've messed around with the protein amounts because he's 6'3", and he's a big dude. Like, he's no skinny 6'3" guy. And it was just like always messing with him. I'm always going lower on the protein, and he was like, I don't want to go too low because I don't want to lose muscle. Well, we found out that he could build muscle at 70 to 75 grams of protein a day. How's that, bodybuilder community? And the dude is yoked. And he's not doing any supplements, and he's not doing any boosters, and none of that crap. So don't get twisted. And the dude is friggin' jacked. 75 grams of protein. And he's super highly keto adapted with a ton of energy like me. And I went through that as well. I gained 15 pounds of muscle in a year and a half, going down to about 60 grams of protein with my active lifestyle. Don't copy the amount that I take in, because that's my very individualized genetic stamp. So you guys, stop trying to copy what I do. Stop asking for what I eat, because my keto lifestyle is specialized to what I do, not what you do. And that's why I go and talk to you guys in a consultation, figure out what your lifestyle is, and then I design everything around that. But I digress. The point is that we were able to find his sweet spot for protein, my sweet spot for protein, under 100 grams a day, and be very, very active and build muscle. Now, if you go too low protein, you may not have enough building material to fix your issues. So, which is a problem for a lot of people who do not eat animal proteins. They don't have enough building material. Now, you can combine them and mix together and create the complete set of the amino acids to build material, but unfortunately dealing with a lot of fiber, so a lot of it goes out of you, and a lot of phytic acid and a lot of carbohydrates, and that's a problem. But the beautiful thing is how anti-aging ketogenesis is when you get into ketosis and you learn what your fat, carbohydrate, and protein amounts should be, and that what you can sustain and live yourself on. Your body becomes very, very anti-aging in the sense that you're not so catabolic. So that means that all of your metabolic processes can now do their job like as if you were in your 20s again, without the constant raping and pillaging of what toxins and stress can do to the body. Because if your detoxification pathways are working, and if your stress levels are, you're able to build, and you are able to not have cellular death, and you are able to methylate, and you are able to have your energy without your body turning off. Because for your body, when it's stressed, it'll turn off knobs and switches in the body to conserve energy so that your body can live, just survive. But if you start switching off the thyroid button and the reproductive system button or switch, your body will age exponentially just so it can survive. And we need all the buttons on. We need all of the metabolic processes to happen, and the breaking down and building up to put you in a homeostatic level. So sleep does that. Getting your liver to your internal organs to work properly, your kidneys and liver. Clean out that colon by eating proper foods, whole foods. People keep asking about adaptogenic herbs and all this stuff. But another thing that I've talked about before is the MTHFR gene mutation. You guys might have it. You may not be methylating. You guys might need a methylated B12 because the B12 that you're getting in, let's say from grass-fed beef, is not getting into the body to actually heal the system. So you might need to get a methylated B12 folate, not folic acid, but folate. So don't go down to your Target and try to get this methylated version of it. It's really great to see if you have the gene mutation, but I digress. The point is if you have a freaking mutated gene, you may not be getting around the problem to get rid of the low-grade inflammation that you have. If you could have a low-grade inflammation, not even know it, right? Not even know it, and that's the reason why you have a difficult time to maintain keto. Now, can keto help you get the business? Yes, this is me eating somewhere up to about 2,000 calories. I used to go and eat even higher, but an 80% fat, but then I found my sweet spots, and to have a lot of energy, remain in ketosis, and to be a young, fit, work out my body machine that makes me feel good without like constantly being sore and going through overtraining per se. Because I don't overtrain and I do no cardio because I've had 10 surgeries on my left knee. Okay, you guys, that's it. I just wanted to do a follow-up on the client to talk about anti-aging, that if you get your body into ketosis, now you're not glycating as much, and that is the point. Because you're not glycating, you don't need as much protein, guys. You don't need it. Protein is synthesis to repair. And if you're not breaking down, you don't need to repair. So our hunter-gatherers did not go around and gorge on food all the time. They could go 3 days without eating. So they were in a state of crisis when they were in famine mode. We're not. We don't need to be as catabolic. Excuse me. As we are, we do not need to be as catabolic. So that is the reason why there's less of a demand of protein. And if you guys want to learn more how that works, go to stephanieperson.com. Or if you want to learn more about my keto coaching, and if you want to ask some questions, you can go to my Facebook fan page, which is Stephanie the Business Person, or you can go to my Instagram me. That's Stephanie Ketogenic. Oh, my Facebook is Stephanie the Business Person, if I said that wrong, because I'm all cracked out in life and excited and all that kind of stuff. So, guys, peace out. Have a fantabulous day, because I will. Bye. ching, ching.